What's up, you guys, and welcome to another episode of the Variety Views. I'm your host, the Variety Vendor, and Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm here to talk about It's a Wonderful Life, and what can I say that hasn't already been said? This is a magnificently made Christmas movie, and not just a Christmas movie. I feel like this is one of those movies that you can pop in any day of the year, and it has a very strong message. And not just that, but it kind of teaches you something when you come out of it. And every time I watch it, I do feel like I've become a better person. So I would definitely recommend this to pretty much anybody, because everybody has been through dark times. And what this movie teaches you is that even at the darkest times, there's always a glimmer of hope. And as long as you have that, you can always push through. And I can never feel that way in any movie, to be quite honest. Especially any recent movies. Like I've seen a couple that made me feel that way, but never like this strong. This I can count in like one hand the amount of movies that really impacted my life. And fuck, It's a Wonderful Life. What else can I say about this? Jimmy Stewart, who I absolutely adore. He's one of my favorite actors, and he does an amazing job here. And this was one of his very shining moments in cinema, even though that this movie was critically panned when it came out, and it was a box office bomb actually when it came out. The budget of this was like $3 million, and they were doing a lot of stuff. There was a lot of special effects here done in this movie that were a little bit ahead of its time. The little shadowy effects, and them traveling through time and everything. And this came out in 1946, so they were doing a lot of stuff that we wouldn't see in regular movies for like 20 years or even 30 years. So I would definitely recommend this I'd recommend this to anybody, especially to people that are studying film. So I would definitely recommend this to them as well. So this movie, like I said, was a box office bomb, was critically panned, but as years went on, people started to warm up to it and actually saw this as being one of the best movies ever made because it was so real. Even though that some of the characters are, clear-cut bad guys, some characters are clear-cut good guys, I feel like the movie is, it might be a little bit over-dramatized when it comes to those characters, but the situation is very, very real. And that's the reason why I give this movie 5 out of 5 stars. This is an awesome movie. I'll be completely honest. I didn't know anything about this until 10 years ago. I watched it and I was like, okay, that was good. And then as years went on, I would watch it every Christmas until about a couple of years ago, where I had there was some stuff going on in my life, and then when I watched this movie, I was like, holy shit, this it can get worse, but look at how these people went through the struggle, and how better they became at the end of that tunnel. So that's what kept me going. Yeah, that's what every time I'm thinking about how bad it was, I'm like, Jimmy Stewart went through that in that movie. So it's great when a movie is inspirational, and this is one of the many reasons why this movie is not only one of my favorite Christmas movies, but also one of my favorite movies, period. So yeah, that's all I got to say about that. So with that being said, rate, comment, favorite, how to subscribe, share with your friends, share with everybody, and check out my next video. We'll be talking about something else.